welcome back. This is your boy Positive B White, and this is Positive Mind Saturdays. We're here on this beautiful Saturday morning with some absolutely gorgeous weather outside. This is my time to thrive because I love when the sun comes out and that cold weather leaves for a little bit, although it'll be right back. I think tomorrow, I think Sunday and Monday it'll be cold, then it'll warm back up. But thanks again for tuning in for another edition of Positive Mind Saturdays. This is 101 TKO Radio. This is the People's Plug. And the first segment, we had a powerful conversation. An airline pilot who has a passion for the skies. We spoke on quite a few topics, and I learned some things that I didn't know about the pilot career and occupation. She told us about her pre-flight protocols and things she does to keep her passengers safe while they are in her care. So we spoke on that. She's got a book coming out this summer that I'm excited about and she's excited about. So we'll have her come back on and discuss that a little bit later on this year. But what I want to get to is our next guest. My guy Jerome Beazer will be here shortly to go over all the things he has going on. He is this young man is all over the place as far as what he's doing. You've seen him on P Valley. You've seen him on Atlanta FX. And he's got so many more projects coming down the pipe. He's been a double for Ant-Man, our very own Atlanta Ant-Man. So we're going to get him on and let him talk about that when he checks in. So that's going to be interesting. And again, we went over the positive affirmation of today was the word amen. And like I said, we all use that word so much when we're traveling. When we get that big blessing, we use that word. So we had an acronym for amen that I do want to revisit and touch on just in case you are just joining us. And that was for the letter A, agree with God. The letter M, move with God. The letter E, end with God. And the letter N, never doubt God. And that's what this show is all about. We're all about pushing positivity and stretching everyone and helping them deal with mental wellness. And, you know, it's a long week. Monday through Friday, it's always a hustle and bustle trying to make it to the end of the week. So Positive Mind Saturdays is a way for you to unwind, chill out with your boy, learn something interesting, and just cultivate those positive thoughts, because that's what I'm all about, just keeping you motivated and in the right spirit, because that's what it's all about. So y'all locked in with your boy. Be sure to go and download the 101 TKO Radio app, which is available on Apple as well as Android. So you don't have no excuses. You can download it. So be sure to download that app so you can lock in with me and listen aboard to the message that we're trying to get out, and we're trying to inspire positivity. So y'all stay locked in. I'm your boy Positive B White, and this is Positive Mind Saturdays. We'll be right back in a few. We're going to go pay some bills. Y'all stay locked in.
101 TKO Radio sounds like
You got what I'm looking for. Been searching all my life.
Since love.
101 TKO Radio, knocking them out the box.
I guarantee any don't like me, don't look better than me, ain't finer than me, ain't got more money than me, don't got more motion than me. All my shit look like birthday fit. I bought a new Benz and I use it as my everyday whip. This you do on the occasion, that's my everyday. Ain't in the league, but you know Megan is a major. You ain't had a this pretty, this litty, suck it, make it real filthy. Mouth so fucking smart, these don't know what to do with me. Ask me if I got some, I'ma keep it 250. Smoke up with my old, tryna catch some new. I got my hands on my toes, looking for the, if I get on this tequila, anything goes. I got 100 of my, in my camel roll. You gon' get your feelings hurt, going through my phone. I'm having motion, I got 'em so sick. I got this blood boiling by the dope. I'm having motion, these so sick. I can tell you, don't really be on. These love a motion, bookings and some hostings, smelling like Miss Dior. for the lotion. Get out my way because you know this thing poking. I'ma need some room so I can bust this thing open. Miss make a mad, that's what I do. Make a lot of money, make it mad too. It was always me, it'll never be you. Gotta laugh when I see you acting like a fan. God, y'all annoying as don't like to stay in and listen to her. Oh, now it's quiet. Compare me to these rap hot folks. Got my hands on my toes, looking for the. If I get on this tequila, anything goes. I got 100 of my in my camera roll. You gon' get your feelings hurt going through my phone. I'm having motion. I got 'em so sick. I got this.
What's happening? It's your boy Positive B White, and this is Positive Mind Saturdays. Oh, I love that hand clap. What I want to do now is I want to open up the phone lines for anybody who wants to call in at 678 439 7419. And also, what I want to do is if you have a business, brand, or you want to promote anything, reach out and send me a DM so we can get you locked in. We are accepting sponsors and we have sponsorship packages here at 101 TKO Radio. So feel free to send me a DM so we can get you lined up so we can get you promoted on air on our station, our wonderful station, the People's Plug. 101 TKO Radio. This is your boy Positive B White. This is Positive Mind Saturdays. And the beginning earlier on the show, we had a pilot in here, and we discussed a variety of topics, but ultimately, we learned a lot about what the pilot career entails and what some of the flight safety protocols are and why they're so important and why passengers can be safe when they're riding above these jets because traveling is one of those things that we all like to do. I know I love to do it. I love to travel with my family all the time. So we had a, if you are interested in a career in aviation, send me a DM so I can make sure that we can get you all the information you need because we need more aviators. And also, I think they are looking for air traffic controllers as well. So if you have any interest with a career in aviation, be sure to reach out to me because I want to make sure you have all the tools you need to be able to get that career started. And then up next, we got my boy Jerome coming through. He is an amazing actor. You have seen him on P Valley and also Atlanta FX. So we got him coming through. And like I said, I want to open up the phone lines. Call in at 678 439 7419. This is Positive Mind Saturdays. And also, we've got sponsorship packages. And if you want to come on the show, because I'm always looking for exhilarating guests who have something that they're doing that they want to get out, because we all just need a little push sometimes. We just need somebody to help us advertise. And that's what I'm here for. I'm that guy to help you get whatever it is you're trying to get out to the masses. That's what it's all about here at 101 TKO Radio. So, y'all stay locked in with me. It's your boy Positive B White, and this is Positive Mind Saturdays. Up next, we got my boy coming through, so y'all stay locked in with me. It's going to be a great show. We'll see you soon. your boy Positive B White. This is Positive Mind Saturdays at 101 TKO Radio. We had to do a little pivot. My guest had something going on, so it's always about you know moving on and making things happen. And sometimes you got to pivot. Our last guest in her book, she talked about pivot. So I got a special call-in guest. My boy Harold Outley is online. Harold, what's going on, my brother?
What up, Joe?
My Detroit brother. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I can't complain about anything on this beautiful Saturday. What's
Man,
good? What's good with you?
man, I appreciate you taking the call, man, and calling in, man. So obviously, man, we've been doing some on screen stuff together, man, with 4.4. But you are the optimum of talented brother, man. So all the stuff you got going on, man. What you working on right now as far as acting wise?
Well, the most recent thing that's coming up, there's a stage play that I am a part of. I play the narrator,
Hmm.
and it's called The Shell of a Man,
Oh wow.
and it's a story about seven different men going through seven different issues and the effects that it has on the ones that they love the most.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, so it's and the thing about this particular production is it is unscripted. It's all improv. So
Oh, so what's off the
all of
dome?
the act yeah, all of the actors know what the topic is
Yeah.
and they go off of that. And that's happening March 23rd.
Wow. Hey man, shout out to you, man. And then also we working on actually 4.4 right now, but you had a project that I seen you post. You had was it a Halloween project, and then you had a you
Yes.
posted something recently. What was that?
So that was a short film by Tiffany Loren. It was called My Dead Ex Girlfriend, and I played the father of a young boy whose ex girlfriend was haunting him. And what was cool about that experience, this Tiffany, all her content is for kids,
Oh yeah.
so it's almost yeah. So so that was definitely a great experience. That was my first time working with kids, and those kids are that's actually her real son.
Yeah, and it's so
So
crazy because that when I saw that role, man, I said, man, you really and obviously you're a father, but you really played the character of father on the screen. I was like, man, this man really know what he doing, man. I really can believe that this is his son.
hey man, I appreciate that. They always say you just try to make it believable.
So obviously we're locked in on 4.4, and I want to have you come in, of course, in studio uh, next week as well. But I do want to give the listeners the opportunity to meet the man Harold Outley. You also do spoken word, man. So when did the spoken word bug hit you as well as the acting? When did that bug hit you? That was what you wanted to do?
The spoken word, I always consider that in writing a gift. So that I believe that was something that I have. Uh, I can say I started writing at 10. I probably wrote my first poem. I was probably around 18, 19.
Oh wow.
And I got on stage for the first time. It's been over 20 years actually getting on the stage and performing. I did my first live show last year from the B to the A, the Journey, which was live recorded, and I'm in the process of putting that together so I can hopefully release it on a streaming site.
Yeah, and what do you know what platforms that'll be released on?
And
Still kind of
and
coming up
and
with
I haven't decided that yet.
it. Okay.
It's been shot, it's been edited and everything, so I'm being patient with it.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about and we won't deep dive because I want to have you come out next week if you can make it. But your character Langston is of course my character Charles. They're best friends, business partners, and all of that. So Langston. Give me some kind of background on who Langston is and why his character is so important in this 4.4 short film we're doing.
Langston is a 40 plus year old, recently divorced businessman.
Right.
So he has he has been married for a long time. It didn't end very well, and he's trying to navigate through this single world. And what I believe his character is very important is men, we go through things, right?
Right.
And he's also in therapy, and he's trying to navigate between, you know, being this newly.
Yeah, and then of course we're all going through therapy on the show. How has in real life, how has therapy helped you even in real life? I know we do it on screen, but how has therapy helped you in real life? Because I think it's so important. A topic that men need to address is the topic of mental health and how do we, as men, stay mentally focused and mentally capable to be able to do all the things we do because you do so much as far as acting and then working and just spoken word. How does Harold keep his mental wellness together?
But to that first part, in terms of therapy, therapy made me put a mirror up
Oh
that I couldn't run from.
yeah, yeah. The
You know
man
what I'm saying? Like right, that therapist is literally holding up a mirror and help me talk through some things and hold myself more accountable.
yeah,
You know, I had to face some things that perhaps I had been, you know, I'm not gonna say hiding, but kind of sweeping up under the rug, and I couldn't do that anymore.
yeah,
As far as my wellness, man, I'm very intentional about, you know, working out and, you know, what I eat and having that time to myself. I drink my water.
mm-hmm.
Of course, prayer and meditation. That 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning is my time.
Oh yeah, that's a
So
powerful
that's
time.
when you know, that's that time of the day where I'm being intentional about my wellness, and that's something that I'm very strict about.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I can notice that from your post, man, because like we spoke about off camera, man, your post definitely keep me inspired. And then anytime you post on social media, you don't know where that post is gonna go, and you don't know how it's gonna affect the people who follow you or you're friends with. So definitely an
Yeah.
inspiration to you to stand in alignment and I know you you be drinking your water and using your shea butter. So what is a
Hey, that's right.
so so what is a role or a particular role that you want to play in the future? Do you have like a if you could play in any movie that you've seen or that's already out, what is a role that you want to play in the future?
I really want to play a villain,
Oh,
like a real,
ooh.
you know, a cross between,
The
a
bad guy.
cross between. You said what?
I said you want to be the bad guy, like the bad
I,
guy.
I definitely want to be the bad guy, but who's extremely intelligent but doesn't raise his voice.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanna be that and still be a father, like have a daughter in the movie.
Mhm.
So I have to be this hard criminal mastermind, and then when I go home, I have a daughter that has me like around her finger. So that would be a crazy role.
Oh yeah. That and I can, you know what? I can see you doing that, and I know you can pull that off because your versatility on camera is definitely unmatched. And then you have some good chemistry, just like even with our when we're filming, we have good chemistry, and it's amazing how we got started, man. Because we actually got started on a limb as well, man. We met at a film studio and shot some content, and that content ended up coming out to be super dope, man. So
It was.
I
It
know you
was.
got the versatility because people still hit me up today. They like, man, when we gonna get the invite to your homeboy bar? I said, man, we was just acting, man. Cause those
Hey,
scenes were really funny that we did, man. They really were.
yeah, it was, but I mean, when it came off very natural and real, man, it did.
Yeah. So I know,
I enjoyed that.
yeah, for sure. So I know we spoke about you doing spoken word, and has the directing bug ever been in your, can you see you directing a movie and being on the other side of the camera in the future? Is that something you've thought about or not really? You like being on the good side of the camera, I like to call it.
Well, I'll never limit myself.
Hmm.
I did, there's a script that I wrote based off one of my uh, poems. I call them know this particular story, but
Hmm.
I'll never limit myself. You
Yeah.
know, yeah. So it's always a possibility.
And I think you would probably be a good director, man, because like I said, one thing about acting, when you act, you also have to, you actually are kind of a director in a sense, because you have to read over those scripts, you have to digest those scripts, and then you add
Hmm.
your little, extra salt or pepper to the role. So in a sense, you are
Yeah.
actually directing anyway. So man, shout out to you for that, man, and I thank you for taking the time to call in and just chat with me, man. But I definitely want you to come in studio next week, man, so we can learn a little bit more about who Langston is, and then I'll give a little background on who Charles is. But shout out to you, Harold Otley, for everything you do. Appreciate you taking the time to call in. But I want to
No
get you in.
problem at all, my guy. You be safe out here.
I appreciate it. I wanted to get you in studio next week, so keep your
Yeah,
schedule
I
open
got it
for
on
your
my
boy.
I got it on my calendar now.
All right, shout out to you, and for my listeners. Hey, Harold, give the listeners where they can find you at, man. If they want to connect with you and follow your content, or if they just want to get in touch with you, where can they find you?
You can find me on the Instagram, the Facebook, and the TikTok. Harold Outley, HaroldOutley.
Yeah.
And they can go to my website, MrWhatUpDoe.com. That's MrWhatUpDoe. Mr. What Up Though.
Mr. What Up, though?
.com.
That's my boy
Yep.
from the D. My boy Harold Otley,
You
man.
know what it
Appreciate
is.
you calling in, man, and we will lock in next week, man. So I appreciate you, man, and we'll chat.
For sure.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Harold Otley, man. Appreciate y'all for listening in. This was Positive Mind Saturdays with your boy Positive B White at 101 KO Radio. Y'all be sure to download the app. Download the app so y'all can be sure to listen in and catch that vibe on Saturday morning, because that's what we're here for, to help you wind down and help you chill out after a long week. Monday through Friday, the hustle or bustle, you can chill out with your boy on Saturday morning at 101 TKL Radio. This is Positive Mind Saturdays with your boy Positive B White. We will see you next time.